Right, let's get back to fitting this cylinder head back to this Peugeot 207. As you can see, I've already prepped the block for refitting of the gasket on the head. I've blown all the head bolt holes out. Pistons are halfway down the bore with a little bit of engine oil on top of each piston, and that will help with compression on first startup. Right, let's get the brand new air gasket and get it fitted to the block. It'll only go one way because it'll fit straight onto them dowels. Right, now it is time to fit the cylinder head back on. Now we need to get the camshaft fitted back to the head. Make sure that the mounting areas are spotless and there is locating dowels that locate back into the cylinder head. Now let's prep the head bolts for installation, and as it says on the box, lightly oil bolt threads and underside of head bolts. So Karens, do not moan-a-rooney. Right, now we're ready to torque the head bolts down. Jump onto auto data, and we've got 3 torque sequences. We've got 20 Newton meters, 120 degrees, and then 120 degrees in that order. Now we've done the Newton meter stage, we need to move on to the degree stage. So what I'm going to do is mark each cylinder head bolt at 12 o'clock, so when we finish doing the degrees on them, they will all be facing the same way. Now we've got the cylinder head all torqued up correctly. As you can see, the white dots that I put before, they are all facing the same way. Now because we put new valves in the engine, we need to set the tappet, the valve clearance adjustment. But before we put the cam belt back on, we will get them set up, because I find it is a lot easier. Now the reason behind me doing it without the cam belt on is because I'm not working to the ruler 9, which is an absolute pain. So I can turn the camshaft freely, and what you do, you get your valve so it's fully closed. How's it gone? Like so. So the camshaft lobe is pointing straight down. Get your correct thickness feeler gauge, and you should slide it in between the tappet and the top of the valve and adjust it on that screw and nut. And there we go, that is the tappets adjusted. I'm going to chuck the cam belt on it now. I've done plenty of cam belt videos, so I'm not going to bore you doing that. And there we go, that is the timing belt fitted. Let's get it all boxed back up. And there we go, that is it all back together now. All I'm doing is just vacuum and refilling the cooling system with some fresh antifreeze. We need antifreeze in because that's the reason why this belt broke in the first place. And there we go, that is back up and running. All that smoke that you can see, that is just a little bit of oil that has been spilt on the exhaust manifold. Not to worry, it is absolutely sounding like a little Singer sewing machine. I'm going to get it up to temperature now, make sure the fans are cutting in. Once it's got hot, I'm going to let it cool down, drain the oil and filter, give it a fresh oil change, check the coolant on it, take it down the road, and yeah, we will get it sent.